Welcome to DanielUdofiaAnimations, where stories come alive to teach, transform, and touch lives. In today's episode, we bring you a powerful story that dives deep into love, trust, betrayal, and the hidden intentions that often lie behind smiling faces. Watch closely, reflect deeply, and learn how to discern the right relationships from the wrong ones. This isn't just another love story, this is a lesson for life. Stay with us till the end. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more godly, thought-provoking stories. Let's begin.
I need to cook now before he arrives. Johnson, wow, this is unexpected. Please, come in.
I hope I'm not intruding. I just heard Amos traveled. Work trip, right?
Yes, he traveled for a workshop. He should be back in a few days. Can I get you something to drink?
Brought my own, just wanted to share a few and check on you. You know, Amos is my guy, and you're his heart, so I figured it's only right to see how you're doing.
Thanks, I'm fine. He left me with a lot to handle for the wedding, so I've been neck deep in fabric, shoes, designs. It's overwhelming, but exciting too.
You two are really going all the way, huh? Marriage, preparations, everything moving so fast. Not even a pause.
Yes, when you know, you know. And Amos has been more than intentional. It's not about rushing, it's about being ready when the time is right.
I won't lie. Sometimes I wonder if people really know what they're walking into. I mean, marriage, forever, sacrifice, it's not just romance and white dresses. It's heavy. It changes people. You sure you're ready for all of that with him?
Yes, it's not all roses, and I don't expect perfection. But Amos and I have walked through things that tested us already. And in those moments, I saw loyalty. I saw Christ in him. That's more than most people ever get to see before marriage.
You're strong. I respect that. I really do. I guess. I just wish I had said something earlier. Before you two got this deep. You're rare, Bassie. Any man would be lucky.
Johnson, I appreciate that. I really do. But I believe everyone has their season, and I'm in mine. God's not late with anyone. You'll have yours too, but my heart is with Amos, fully. I hope you understand that.
I do. I don't like it, but I understand. I won't interfere. Just take care of yourself. And him. You both deserve to be happy.
Thank you, Johnson, and thank you for coming.
So that's it, huh? That's how it ends? All these months, watching, waiting, thinking maybe she'd notice. Maybe she'd look past the surface and see me. Me. The one who was always close. The one who stayed in her space, subtly filling the silence Amos couldn't. But no. It's always Amos. Amos this, Amos that. Just because he has a decent job and flashes some money, now he's the king of her world. And she swallowed it whole. Acting like it's love, like it's destiny. But I see through it. I see her. She doesn't love him. Not really. She loves what he gives. She loves the security. The comfort. She's like every other woman, swayed by the shine, blind to the soul. Let's not pretend otherwise. She didn't even flinch when I tried to open up. Didn't pause. Didn't care. Just brushed me off like some side character in the story she already finished writing. Well, fine. If she only respects money, then I'll give her what she wants, but on my own terms. I'll play the game differently now. No more hints. No more waiting in the shadows. If Bassie wants wealth, she'll get it, but she'll have to pay for it in attention. And by the time she realizes what I'm doing, it'll be too late. She thinks she's untouchable just because Amos dropped some fat cash for the wedding. Let him keep spending. Let him trust. While he's busy preparing a future, I'll be slipping right through the cracks she doesn't even know she's left open. She wanted to ignore me? Fine. But I won't be invisible anymore. I'll make sure of it.
How did we even get here? I remember when it was all laughter with Johnson, silly jokes, spontaneous hangouts, dancing like children with no care in the world. Those moments, they were real. Or at least, they felt real. He was fun, unpredictable, full of energy. He made me feel alive back then, but I've grown. Life has grown. I'm not that carefree girl anymore. Now, a man like Amos walks into my life, and everything feels different, safe, purposeful, peaceful. He speaks with intention. He listens, not just to my words but to my silence. He honors me. He provides. He's not just present, he's prepared, caring, loving, successful, prayerful. What else does a woman even pray for? And yet, there's still this small pull inside me when I think of Johnson. Not love, no, not the kind that builds a home. Maybe it's just the ghost of old feelings. Familiarity. The echo of a friendship that once danced with the idea of love but never had the discipline to grow. Amos is serious. He's everything I said I wanted. And I see it now. He's not just a man in love, he's a man on a mission. A mission that includes me. So what do I need from Johnson? Truthfully, nothing. Not anymore. I just need grace to close that chapter completely, so I don't carry yesterday's shadows into tomorrow's light.
Mind if I interrupt your moment of Mr. Focused? You've been on that file for almost an hour. We're supposed to be on a business trip, not in a boardroom.
You're not wrong. I just thought I'd wrap up a few things while it's quiet. But thanks, this was thoughtful of you.
Thoughtful is just the beginning. You know, Amos, since we got here, I've been watching how you carry yourself, always calm, always composed. There's something different about you. It's refreshing, really.
Well, thank you. I try to stay grounded. It helps in both business and life.
And I imagine it helps in relationships too. A man like you must be very appreciated at home.
I am. I'm grateful. She's a wonderful woman. We're planning our wedding, actually.
Of course. A good man never stays single for too long. But forgive me for saying this, Amos, sometimes we choose what's familiar, what feels safe, not necessarily what truly matches our worth. You're intentional, driven, and clearly someone who values depth. That's rare, and rare things deserve to be pursued the right way, by someone who sees all of that and won't take it for granted.
Rita, I appreciate the compliment. But I believe love isn't about who pursues harder, it's about who aligns with your destiny. My heart is not in search mode. It has found a home already. And yes, she may not be perfect, but she's perfect for me. What we share is built on prayer, patience, and purpose. That's more than chemistry, it's covenant.
You're rare indeed, Amos. Most men wouldn't even hesitate. I respect that, even if I still think you deserve someone who matches you fire for fire.
Fire is attractive, but it can burn. I'll choose peace over sparks any day. It's been a long day. I think I'll head to my room and call my fiancée. She's probably waiting to hear how today went.
Tell her she's lucky. And Amos, if things ever shift, I'm not far.
Thanks, Rita. But by God's grace, they won't.
You know, I didn't like the way you spoke to Bassie the other day. She came to you with something important, something joyful, and all you could do was remind her of who she used to be.
Grace, you and I both know our daughter. You remember those nights we stayed awake wondering where she was? The kind of boys she brought around this house. I've seen men destroyed by women who couldn't make up their minds. I'm only trying to protect that young man.
She's not the same girl, Ocone. People change. God changes people. We prayed for her, didn't we? Cried for her? Fasted and pleaded with heaven. And now, when it looks like our prayers are being answered, you want to drag her backward? She's grown, Ocone. She works hard now, she's humble, she's calmer. And Amos? He didn't meet the old Bassie. He met the new one. The one that was birthed from pain and repentance.
I know. I know she's trying. I see it. But as a father, my heart still shakes. I just don't want history to repeat itself. What if she breaks this man's heart and runs again?
Then we remind her of who she is now, not who she was. We guide her with love, not guilt. You can correct without condemning. She needs our blessing, not our judgment. Let's not be the reason she doubts the new path she's chosen. If God can give her a second chance, can't we?
You're right. I've been too harsh. Maybe it's time I started learning to trust the change I've been praying for.
Johnson, what are you doing here? You didn't call.
I don't need permission to check up on an old friend, do I? I've been thinking about you lately. About us. All those memories. All that fire we had. You can't tell me you've forgotten.
I haven't forgotten the past. But I've moved on from it. I'm not that girl anymore, Johnson. I have peace now, and I'm walking a different road.
Peace is boring, Bassie. We had passion. Sparks. No one knew how to make you laugh the way I did. You think Amos can give you what I gave you? That fire. That excitement? He's too neat, too slow, too ordinary. You're not ordinary. You're still mine. You just don't know it yet.
No, Johnson, I am not yours. I never was. What we had was confusion dressed as chemistry. You never protected my heart, you played with it. And I let you, because I didn't know my worth. But I know it now.
Don't act holy now. I know you. I know what gets to you. All it takes is a moment, and I'll have you right back in my arms, where you belong. Forget Amos. He'll never see you the way I do.
You're right, I'm not holy. But I've been forgiven, redeemed. I've made mistakes I'm not proud of, but I'm not repeating them for your ego's satisfaction. Leave, Johnson. This time, you don't get to tear me down. I've built too much with God and with Amos. I have no space for your games.
You'll regret this. You're making the wrong choice, Bassie.
The only wrong choice would be going back to what God delivered me from. I'd rather stand alone in truth than lie in your arms ever again. Now leave my house, and don't ever come back.
Johnson, what's up, bro?
Amos. I'm really sorry I have to be the one to tell you this. I wasn't going to say anything at first, but man to man. I can't keep it in.
Tell me what.
It's about Bassie. I saw her, man. With some guy. At her place. The way they were together. Close. Real close. She was laughing, holding him. And he stayed till late evening. I'm not trying to stir anything, but I know how serious you are about her. I just think you should know before it's too late.
Are you sure about what you saw? You know Bassie's not like that. She wouldn't.
Amos, I didn't want to believe it myself. But I saw it with my eyes. I even knocked. She wouldn't come out. You know her past, right? I thought she changed too, But some things just don't disappear overnight. Look, man. Just be careful. Don't go losing yourself for someone who's still playing games.
All right, thanks for letting me know, I'll handle it.
Everything okay?
That was a friend. He said something about Bassie that doesn't sit right with me. He claims he saw her with another man.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. That must be hard to hear. But, sometimes, people pretend for a while and the truth just finds its way out. Maybe, it's better you know now. You deserve someone who's loyal, Amos. Someone who sees what you carry and honors it without compromise.
I know Bassie. She's not perfect, but she's not deceptive. Still, why would Johnson lie? He knows how much she means to me. Why would he say something like this now?
Maybe you should find out for yourself, before you make any more promises. Just be sure you're not the only one who's being honest.
Yeah, I need to hear from her. Directly.
So, it's finally happening. The mighty Amos, the perfect gentleman, the man of character, about to get his heart crushed by the same woman he thought he tamed. And Bassie? Oh, she'll come crawling back. She always does. They think people change? Nah. I know her. I know what makes her tick. All I had to do was light the match. And Amos will do the burning for me. He'll never see her the same way again. That doubt. Once it creeps in, it spreads. Like poison. And trust me, he's already infected. And when the dust settles, and she's standing alone, confused, broken, desperate, guess who she'll remember? Me. The only one who ever gave her a real taste of thrill. The one who made her feel alive. The one who never needed promises and wedding rings to own her heart. She'll realize that Amos wasn't strong enough to handle her past. But me? I've always known her fire. And I never wanted to change it. I just wanted to enjoy it. Let her cry. Let her beg. I'll be waiting. And this time, when she comes back, I won't let her go.
Lord, I don't even know how to say everything that's in my heart tonight. But you see it all. You know it all. You know where I came from, the mess I was, the shame I carried, the things I did trying to find love in the wrong places. But you didn't throw me away. You picked me up and gave me peace. You gave me a second chance, not just to live again, but to be loved again. Thank you for Amos. For the kind of man I never thought I deserved. He sees me differently. He listens. He honors me. And God, I don't want to lose this. Please, protect what we have. Hide our love under the shadow of your wings. I know the enemy will try. I know my past wants to chase me, but I won't run backwards. I don't know what's coming. I don't know who might rise against us. But Lord, you are my defender. You fight for me. And if I ever fall short, remind me who I am in you, not who I used to be. Keep Amos strong, Lord. Let no voice, no lie, no scheme break his trust in me. And if there's any storm rising right now that I cannot see, silence it, Jesus. I promise to stand in truth. I promise to wait on you. Thank you for choosing me, even before Amos did. Amen. Amos, baby, I was just thinking about you.
Yeah, hi, Bassie. I need to ask you something. And please, I want the truth. Just be honest with me.
What's going on? Amos, you sound strange. What happened?
I got a call from Johnson. He told me he saw you with another man at your place. Said you were close, laughing, holding him. He said the guy stayed long. Bassie, tell me the truth. Is there anything going on I don't know about?
Wait, Johnson said that. That's not true. Amos, I swear to you, I've not entertained any man. No one comes here like that. You know my life now. You know where I stand.
I want to believe you. God knows I do. But why would Johnson lie? He was so confident, so detailed. He said you didn't open the door when he knocked.
Because Johnson is bitter. He's trying to ruin what we have. He showed up here uninvited before and tried to manipulate me. I sent him away, Amos. I rejected him, firmly. And now, he's doing what he does best, twisting truth into lies. Trying to poison your heart against me because he can't stand the fact that I chose you.
I didn't know all this. He sounded so convincing, and I'm here, far away. My mind has been restless since he called.
Amos, please listen to me. I've fought too hard to walk in truth and rebuild my life. I'm not that girl who used to follow feelings and confusion. I love you. I respect what we're building. Don't let the voice of the past destroy our future. If you still trust me, then trust me now when it matters the most.
I hear you, and I believe you. I just needed to hear your voice, to feel the truth for myself. I'm sorry for doubting, even for a moment.
You have every right to ask. But please, never doubt that I'm fully yours. And I won't let anything come between us, not even this.
Thank you, Bassie, for being honest, for being strong. I can't wait to come home. We'll talk more when I return. I love you.
I love you too, Amos. Come home soon. Johnson, why, after everything, why would you go that far? So it's not enough that I walked away from you. Not enough that I chose peace over your chaos. You really looked Amos in the eye and tried to destroy the one good thing in my life. You think you know me. You think I'm still that weak girl who danced around every man who gave me attention. No, that girl died the moment I chose to change. The moment I let God clean me up and start again. And Amos, how could he even entertain such a lie? Does he really think I would do that? After all we've shared, after all we've survived. No, I won't let this break me. I won't let Johnson win. Not this time. He thinks if he poisons Amos, I'll come running back to him. He doesn't know me anymore. The old Bassie might have fallen for that trick, but this one prays. This one fights for love with truth. This one has learned to wait for the kind of love that honors her worth. I'm not going back to vomit. Not for lust, not for comfort, not for revenge. God, give Amos discernment. Let him see through the lies. Let our love not be wasted because of a bitter man still living in the past. Whatever happens, I'll stand. I'm not afraid of my past anymore. Because I know who holds my future.
How did I end up in this storm? Two people I care about, two people I trust, and now I don't know who's telling the truth. Johnson, my guy. My friend for years. We've been through things, broke days, crazy days, everything. He's always been blunt, always had my back. So why would he lie? What would he gain? But then, Bassie, my childhood friend, she was always that girl who made everyone laugh. The quiet strength. I never paid attention to the details of her relationships back then. I was in my own world. Maybe I didn't know what she went through. Who she gave herself to. Maybe I didn't care enough before. But I care now. She's not the same person. I see how she prays, how she listens, how she holds herself. That's not a woman playing games. But still, what if Johnson saw something real? What if I'm the one being played? What if I'm walking into a trap dressed as love? This is what makes it hard. I don't want to lose either of them. But one of them isn't telling the truth. I have to choose between history and heart. Between the man I've walked with for years, and the woman I want to walk with for life. God, help me. Help me see past the words. Help me hear what's real. Because right now, my eyes are open, but my soul is blind.
We need to go and eat. It's time already. Come in.
Good day, sir. Ma.
Good day. Please sit.
How are you, young man?
I am fine, sir. Thank you. Sir, Ma. I really didn't want to come here. I didn't. But I couldn't keep this to myself anymore. Amos is my friend, my brother, really. And what I saw with my own eyes, it broke me. Your daughter, Bassie, was with another man in her house. I went there to visit and saw them through the window. Close. Too close for comfort. The guy stayed a long time. I knocked. But she didn't answer. She knew I saw them. That's why she avoided me. I'm telling you this because if Amos marries her, he's walking into a trap. She's not a woman she pretends to be.
I've said it. I've said it over and over again. This girl, she doesn't want to change. Always doing things in secret, always proving stubborn. You see now? Even you, someone she once called a friend, you're the one exposing her. I warned her mother. I said, this your daughter, if she doesn't slow down, one day disgrace will knock on this house. Now see it playing out. After all the noise about repentance and prayers, she's still hiding men in her house.
Please, let's not jump to conclusions. Johnson, are you saying you entered the house and saw what they were doing? Or are you building a story around what you think you saw? Bassie has been trying. I've watched her change. She's not perfect, but she's not the same girl from before. She prays, she keeps to herself, and she's serious about Amos. This doesn't make sense.
Mama, I understand your emotions. She's your daughter. But I'm not lying. If I was, would I risk my friendship with Amos just to say this? I saw enough to know something was wrong. She's hiding something, and she doesn't want Amos to find out. I'm telling you because I know if Amos hears it from you, maybe he'll take it seriously. He respects you people. Don't let him enter this marriage blind, though, she's your daughter.
Well, I believe you, Johnson. I truly do. Because nothing you've said here surprises me. But you're right, Amos is the one who must decide. After all, it's his home, his future. We won't say anything more until he returns.
And I still believe in my daughter. Until I hear from her directly, I will not condemn her. I just hope all of this is not a setup to ruin her because of past grudges.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ma. I've done my part. The rest is in your hands.
You know, Johnson, I've been meaning to have this talk with you. Not just because I enjoy your company, though I truly do, but because I think you and I are more alike than people realize. I heard what you told Amos about Bassie. You did the right thing. Honestly, if I were in your shoes, I'd have done worse. A girl like that, with that past, she doesn't deserve a man like Amos, and truth be told, she doesn't deserve you either.
That's interesting. I didn't know you followed all of this so closely. But go on, why don't you tell me more about what you really think?
What I think you're a man with power, but you've been playing small. You had Bassie in your hands once, but you let her slip, and now she wants to climb higher using Amos's name. But you were her truth before this so-called repentance drama. You know the Bassie behind the prayer clothes. The one who chased shadows, lied, played games. And now, Amos is too blinded by love to see what's real. You exposed her for what she is. That makes you the only one brave enough to pull the curtain down. I respect that.
You're right about one thing, I do know her. And I see through all this act. But Amos, he's too loyal, too trusting. He needed someone like me to show him what he couldn't see. But now, with all I've done, Bassie still finds a way to act holy. Untouchable. Like she's above everyone. It's disgusting.
Then why keep giving her that energy? You've got better options, smarter ones. Ones who see you, understand your fire, and know how to fan it right. See you, Johnson. I see the man behind the fight. You're not just hurt, you're passionate. You want justice, and maybe a little revenge. But why waste it all on her? You and I, we could build something real. Or at least, enjoy what they're both too foolish to appreciate.
You're bold, Rita. Very bold. But you're speaking my language. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's time I stopped chasing the past, and started building something more dangerous. More satisfying. Let's see where this takes us.
How dare you, Johnson? How dare you go behind my back and tell Amos all those lies? And not just him, my parents too. You told them I had a man in my house. That I'm still the person I used to be. That I'm pretending to be a better woman now. Why are you so determined to ruin me? What did I ever do to deserve this from you?
You're angry now, Bassie, but one day you'll thank me. I told Amos the truth, my truth, because I care. You think this is revenge? No. This is love. Twisted maybe, but real. I watched you change for another man, a man you barely knew half your life. I watched you build castles in the sky while pretending to forget who you used to run to when the nights were cold and the world was cruel. Me. Johnson. And now that I'm no longer your choice, you act like I'm your enemy? You weren't this pure, innocent church girl when you cried in my arms and swore you'd never leave me. Remember that?
That was the old me. The broken girl who didn't know her worth. The girl who chased love in the wrong places. The one you used whenever you felt like, only to toss aside like garbage. You think you can remind me of those days to win me back? To seduce me into throwing away the one man who sees the best in me and loves me regardless? Amos didn't fall for my body, Johnson. He fell for my heart, and now you're trying to break that because you couldn't have what you thought you owned. Pathetic.
You say you've changed. Yet here you are, alone with me again. Still full of fire. Still raw with emotion. Tell me, Bassie, are you sure you've moved on? Or are you just running from the truth that no one can light your fire the way I can? Amos is soft. Too soft for a woman like you. You need someone who knows you're wild, who understands the real you. Not someone who found you after the storm, but the man who walked through it with you. Let go of this act, Bassie. You know you still feel it.
Don't touch me, you want the truth. I did feel something for you once, but that girl is gone. I've cried too many nights over men like you. Smiling with charm, dripping with lies, twisting stories to fit their own desires. I've fought hard to become the woman I am today. I've prayed, I've changed, I've bled. And I will not let you drag me back into that pit you're still standing in. What you did is wicked. Pure evil. You don't love me, you want to own me. But I'm not for sale, Johnson. Not anymore.
So what now? You run to Amos? Beg him to believe you? Cry on his chest and hope he forgives your past? You think he's not watching every step, every mistake? Sooner or later, he'll see what I saw.
Let him see, let the whole world see, because even if Amos walks away today, I'll still be free, free from you. Free from shame, free to love myself, with or without anyone's approval. And for the record, Johnson, this will be the last time we ever speak. You lost your place in my story a long time ago. Hello, who's speaking, please?
Hi. Please don't be alarmed. I know this might sound strange, but I'm just someone who knows your story. Someone who genuinely cares about women like you. I've followed everything that's been happening around you. And I just couldn't stay silent anymore. I want to help you. Protect you from more heartbreak. That man you were waiting for, Amos, he's not who you think he is anymore.
What are you talking about? And who are you exactly? What do you mean by, not who I think he is?
I wish I could say my name, but that's not important. What's important is the truth. Amos has met someone. A woman from the workshop trip he just returned from. They've been spending time together. And from what I know, he's already thinking seriously about her. I'm not saying this to hurt you, I'm saying it so you won't keep waiting and hoping for a man who's already making new plans without you. He might still return to you, sure. But you'll never be first in his heart again. And someday, maybe after you've married him, he'll do to you what he's doing now, walk away without warning. You deserve better, Bassie. Someone who won't keep you a second choice.
You sound very sure of yourself, for someone who doesn't know me. Listen, I don't know what your agenda is. Maybe you're trying to protect me, or maybe you're trying to break me. Either way, I won't lie, your words sting, because I love Amos. Deeply. And yes, I've been hurt before. I've been rejected, shamed, and judged. So hearing something like this, of course it shakes me a little. I've come too far to let anonymous voices dictate my worth or direction.
Bassie, I understand your strength, but you need to be wise. Don't let love blind you again. Men like Amos. They may act noble, but they change. And I've seen women like you, so full of hope, end up destroyed because they didn't listen to warning signs. Don't wait until your wedding night to find out you were just a transition in his life. Wake up now. Take control of your heart before someone else does.
No, I refuse to live my life based on shadows and assumptions. If Amos has changed, God will reveal it to me clearly. I won't sit around calculating imaginary betrayals. And to whoever you really are, if you genuinely care, you'd speak the truth with a face, not a mask. But if your goal is to shake me, break me, or make me walk away out of fear, you've failed.
Listen to me, please.
I'm not the Bassie of yesterday. I'm a woman who stands with God, with dignity, and with peace. Goodbye. Amos, you're back. Oh my goodness, why didn't you tell me you were coming today?
Because I missed you, and I wanted to see that exact look on your face. Bassie, I couldn't wait another minute. I got back, freshened up a bit, and came straight here. No calls, no texts, just me, showing up like old times.
You don't know how much I needed this, so much has happened. People have said things, terrible things. I didn't even know what to believe at some point.
I know. Rita tried her part. Johnson too. And even my own colleague tried to sway my mind during the trip, acting like she cared, but it was clear what she wanted. Then Johnson called. He said things about you. That he saw you with another man, that you were hiding your true nature from me. At first, I was confused. I questioned everything, but when I thought about the Bassie I know, the one who's grown, who's fought her way out of her past, I realized it didn't add up. And then your silence, it wasn't fear. It was peace. That's when I knew I had to come see you for myself.
I heard what Johnson said. Even my father started doubting me, and then, someone called. A woman, said she cared, but she wasn't real. Told me you had someone else at the workshop and that even if you came back, you'd eventually leave me. It almost got to me, but then I remembered how far we've come. Your love has been too consistent to doubt. And even if it all felt like a test, I knew deep inside, you'd come back with clarity.
They tried, Bassie. They really tried. But what they didn't know is that what we have isn't just chemistry, it's commitment. We've been through too much to throw this away because of lies. So, I came to tell you one thing, let's stop waiting. Let's fix our wedding date and let the world know, we choose each other, no matter what.
Are you serious?
I've seen the schemes. I've felt the tension. Now I want to see you walk down that aisle toward me, so what do you say? Let's do it. Let's pick a date, right here, right now.
Yes, let's do it. How about the 15th of next month? It gives us time to finalize things, get the wedding plans straight, and my parents will be back from their trip too.
The 15th it is. Mark it, because on that day, I'm going to promise you forever. And nothing, absolutely nothing, will come between us again. Thank you for plotting to destroy my happiness. I have known the kind of a friend you are to me.
Please, Amos?
Have a nice day.